Hey guys, it's Ted with OAXRAY, and today we're going to be talking about a new site we support, Vitacost.com, and kind of a cool day to go to Vitacost and do this video because they have some sales today. So here we have $30 off a $180 or more purchase, but you have to put in the promo code. I am known for forgetting the promo code, so you always got to remember the promo code. This one looks like about 18% off today. And we can also check out Raise and Ebates to see if we can get further discounts. So after doing a quick search on Raise.com, I don't see Vitacost. Maybe it will be added later, but I don't see it today, so maybe check back another time. But I do see on Ebates they give you 4% off, plus there's a few things here, but I don't think that's anything we don't know about. Free shipping over $49. But we do get 4% off, plus if we use this 30 off 180, that's an additional, what did I say, about 15 to 16% off there. What I like to do is just choose a random category and see what we find. So today I chose to go to sports fitness, and I'm just looking at the first thing that pops up. Here we have just a whole bunch of Vitacost items. Now they have their own brand. So the positive is there's not going to be a lot of competition on these items generally because a lot of people don't source here. So it's not like if you buy an item on Walmart where Target's selling it and Kohl's is selling it and all these different websites are selling it. So people are more likely to find the item if it's profitable. Vitacost is one of those sites where they have a lot of their own brands. So there are items that you're not going to find anywhere else. So that's one of the reasons I like sourcing here. So I'm going to go over to the OAXRAY button and click it, and we come up with the screen just like this. Now, the first item I see right here, I'm going to click on the positive ROI button. And just to let you guys know, I have compare current store only here. As you can see, a few items have some other stores, like I see a Kmart listing and I see eBay listing, but we're going to get rid of those by just hitting compare current store. That's going to show you only Vitacost items since that's the one we're scanning. Click here for the positive ROI. As we see, there's 3 items here with positive ROI. And one thing I want to let you know about Vitacost is there's going to be a lot of items that have multi-packs. So whenever you're looking at your positive items, a quick way to go is look here and see if it's a pack of 1, and then see if it's here a pack of 1. These look like they're all packs of 1. Generally they will say like pack of 3, pack of 6, pack of whatever it is, and you can quickly look at the title and you can add a number here for the quantity. So let's pretend this was a pack of 6. We'd click 6 and it's going to recalculate everything based on that pack. So I'm going to put it back to a pack of 1. It turns green again because it's positive. So that's just a quick way you can use it on this site and kind of filter out those items that aren't as profitable. So here we go, and we're going to go with this Vitacost Synergy drink and make sure they're the same. Picture looks pretty much the same. And we're going to click on the Amazon and on the Vitacost link. Whenever we go to Amazon, we want to be very careful on these, make sure they are exactly the same. Here we see soy, yogurt, honey. And another important fact is that it's 1 pound, 1.6 ounces, which is 500 grams. Sizes are important. So if one is 600 grams, one's 500 grams, you're definitely going to get a complaint. So here we see soy, yogurt, honey. They look exactly the same, and it costs 22 bucks. Amazon has the same item. If we look here, what's in the buy box is $44.95 and free shipping. And it's a Body Revival store. As we look here at the top, what we're looking for is reviews. I don't see any reviews on this item, but no reviews is better than negative reviews, because at least we're not worried about a high return rate that you generally will more likely get with a high review. So here's all the information that we generally look for are going to be in the product details. We see the sales rank 235,769. The point of me showing you this item is not for BOLO. It's just so that we can kind of go over an item and look for things. So here we go. We're gonna copy in the ASIN. We always want to check the Amazon fulfillment calculator here, Amazon revenue calculator, and we can plug that in and search. We're going to match the lowest price, which is a non-prime seller at $44.95. If we're going to put an inbound shipping, this item weighs 1.5 pounds of, let's say, 50 cents. Let's say, how many are we going to fit in these in a box? At least 7 by 4 by 4. I always like to think of the average box I send going to Amazon costing about $10 to send. So I just like to think, how many can I fit in that box for $10? And I'm thinking this is a pretty small item. It's really light. I could probably fit 20 in a box. So that's where I'm coming up with my 50 cents. 20 divided by 10. Or 10 divided by 20 is 50 cents. Now in my prep service field, I like to plug in my price so that I can not have to think about. I can just kind of look and see what my profit's going to be on this item. So if we sold this item and we match the buy box price of $44.95, and we take away all the fees that Amazon is going to take away, including our referral fee and our pick and pack and all those things, take away our inbound shipping cost of 50 cents, you can be more conservative and put a higher number there. And we consider our buy price at $22.99. Looks like our marginal impact on this item, or our margin on this item, is going to be $11.06. So we're going to pay 22 and we're going to make 11.06, which is just shy of 50% ROI. Another thing we might do is look for duplicate listings on this item. I didn't see any earlier whenever I checked, but we can do before we purchase. You can always take the time, takes you a few extra seconds, and copy the title, make sure there's no duplicate listings, something better it can be listed under. I like to cover all my bases if possible, make sure that we do not have multiple listings and you're not on the higher ranking listing or the least favorable listing. So here we see it's the only listing. There are no negative reviews, so we're not worried about that. Figure out how many you can fit in a box. Figure out what your rank threshold is. Here it's 200,000 in grocery. And then once you figure those things out, that's how you make your buy decision. Have a great day and make some money using OAXRAY.